In related news, a number of grim developments in the brutal fighting between Israel and Hamas this year have fueled rampant fears of a broader regional war. Our Kim Bo-kyoung takes a look back.
Over 40,000 deaths and 90% of the Gaza population, amounting to 1.9 million displaced. These are the numbers that are left from the war, with it already being 1 year since the Palestinian militant group Hamas launched an unprecedented attack on Israel from the Gaza Strip. Though devastating it had been throughout the year, experts say there were key dates of the conflict this year that made this war spill into neighboring Lebanon. In May this year, U.S. President Joe Biden called on Hamas to accept a ceasefire proposal of 3 phases, backed by other countries such as Qatar and Egypt. In July, however, as Fuad Shukr, known to have been the right-hand man of Hezbollah Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah, got killed in an Israeli airstrike, and the head of the political bureau of Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, died after having attended the swearing-in of Iranian president, ceasefire talks lost momentum. In September, Israel confirmed the deaths of 6 hostages found in a tunnel complex under Gaza, sparking protests across Israel, with anger directed at Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his cabinet for failing to secure a hostage deal. One expert says this, in part, led to Netanyahu reaffirming his will to wipe out Hamas and weaken Hezbollah for the sake of his political career and to end the war.
Ever since the war began on October 7th, Israel's 2 goals were to wipe out Hamas and save hostages. And for that, it is necessary to target Hezbollah to some extent, as they have helped Hamas to have force. That is why military operations are currently being carried out in southern Lebanon, aimed at weakening Hezbollah.
Given that Israel targeted Hamas and Hezbollah are Iran-backed, concerns are mounting about whether the conflict would lead to a full-fledged war between Israel and Iran. Experts say Iran would not be willing to engage in an all-out war, as it does not have the capability to do so, making it Israel's call.
Israel is expected to retaliate. The intensity of it and to what extent Iran can withstand would be a critical factor. This period of time, right until the US presidential election, is the optimal period for Israel, as once the elections are over and a new president is elected, there may be more pressure against Israel, limiting its room to maneuver.
Kim Bo-kyoung, 아리랑뉴스.